think no one ever gets into it from that side, and I'm talking specifically about reality TV, thinking they want to hurt the culture or do things that, you know, might jeopardize, right, someone's safety. Never is that a thought, right? But when we go in and make TV, we're trying to create big moments. And a lot of times behind the scenes, whether it's the network or the production companies, they're looking for that, like, aha, like what's gonna happen here, right? And because of where we come from, we've often been put in situations where emotions are heightened. And the heightened emotions play well in television, right? So in hindsight, I think for me as a producer, I have to do more with the cast so that everyone understands we're making a television show. Now, I came into it all the time with my cast, like, you know, this is television, we should be having fun, right? It should never get real or serious. But a lot of times the stakes were high, right? Because you're dealing with real people, real emotions, real situations. So once the camera's cut, that might lead into something else.
They don't know how to turn it off.
Right. And so I think some of the things that I do and that I have done and I want to continue to do is really from the standpoint of being a mentor to people who work in television. So I've been working with people to develop courses behind just showing people the business, but also balancing that out with this sort of ethical training, so people understand that there should be ethics in what we do as well.
That's dope. See, you said something also in that interview that I watched, and at the moment I was looking to find somebody to edit my show for me because I'm fine. I travel.
Right.
I live upstate, back and forth. I got to work. I got to do this. I got the kids. And I said, let me find somebody to edit. Then I watched that show, and you was like, don't let nobody else paint your narrative. And I said, I'm not going to let nobody else edit for me. I'm going to continue just editing my show. So like, you know, when someone like you is dropping gems like that, like I was telling my wife, I was like, whoever we get to edit the show
Right.
has to see my narrative. So I always still have to see
Right.
it first. Like I don't do shock TV. I don't do clickbait and none of that. So everything I wanna have a genuine conversation with someone like
Right.
you, and really get some knowledge. Like when I had Gat here, Gat said, yo, when Kim and them are talking, I shut up sometimes and I just listen because I'm trying to learn as well. So I did that from the TV
Right.
with that with you.